the light. Ah. Well, that doesn't look half bad, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but you're still forgetting a few things.
What have we done? Oh, fuck. Fine. What else do I have?
You need to get new B-roll footage of me, you need to update the intro, and you need to start writing scripts so you don't forget stuff that you want to talk about.
That's a lot to ask of me. But I'm sure I can figure it out.
So, why don't we start with the B-roll footage?
Yeah, that is the one that will be the most annoying, huh? Alright. So, how do you suggest that we get this B-roll footage? Because, I mean, at this angle, it's going to be pretty difficult.
Why don't I just stay where I'm at already? It would look more natural, and, I mean, to be fair, the stuff that you make isn't exactly of the highest quality.
That's fair. You're right. My stuff isn't exactly the highest of quality, and it does look more natural if you're right there. Alright, fuck it. Let's roll with that. Alright, the B-roll is finally done. And, since I did them all separately, if I need more, I can just ask you to do more. What else is on the list?
Still have the script and intro.
Delilah, still have the script and intro. I'm sorry, what was that? I wasn't paying attention.
I think the intro is all you have left.
In the intro. Yeah. Where are my controllers?
Now, we already talked about my awful, stupid, fucking childhood nightmares.
But now I think it's time to do Delilah's childhood games, and she was a PlayStation kid, with one of her first games being Frogger on the PS1. Frogger on the PS1? You were born in 2004 and had a PlayStation 2. How did you have this game?
My PS2 was a hand-me-down, and one of the games was that one.
Well, do you remember any other PS1 games that you had?
No, just that one. And I was stuck on the first level.
Damn. And I don't blame her. This game is difficult to play. I've had issues with timing, especially with, like, trying to get on the fast as fuck logs.
Now, if you're only playing the first world, it's your typical Frogger. But any other world is more open and lets you explore, but no joke, the first level of the second world is damn near impossible. Not only does it have the strict timing, but also the clock is not on your side.
So, while you're sitting there trying to figure out the layout of this map, the clock is sitting there being like, hey, you might as well hurry the fuck up because you're about to run out of time and this giant, huge explorable map only has 20 seconds for you to figure your shit out. Honestly, fuck this game. Next up is Ford Mustang. That's just straight up the name of a fucking car. And look, someone wrote on the cover. Meme. Either that's someone's shitty name or this was an inside joke at one point. And let's be for real, this isn't gonna beat 8 Ball of Coke, now will it?
Now, while I was playing this, I completely forgot that the buttons on the PlayStation 2 controller are pressure sensitive. And you drive with X, so if you're not pressing it hard enough, you're not gonna go as fast. And I prefer to play this game with the D-pad because of how far away the joysticks are, and Jesus Christ, man, almost every turn I fuck up. At one point, I had to switch to the joystick, and it's almost like there's an automatic drift. I really don't know how to describe it.
So overall, if you're gonna get a PlayStation 2 racing game, don't let it beat this one. This one fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got far in that one either. I would just boot it up and occasionally play it.
Anyway, next up is Namco Museum 50th Anniversary. Yeah, it's a weird trend. Almost everyone had this game at one point. Now, I only have the GameCube version here, but I do have a pirated burn copy of the PS2 version, so I could at least still look at that version. But I mean, let's be for real, every version of this game is the exact same, just on a different console.
Now, I don't have much to say about Namco Museum 50th Anniversary, because I already kind of talked about it in my Playing Every Pac-Man video. But if you're going to get a game on this specific generation of consoles, let it be Namco Museum 50th Anniversary. It's the most bang for your buck. Now, there are some flaws that I noticed while playing, mainly with Pac-Man, and it's the PlayStation 2 controller. It's really fucking bad for games like Pac-Man. Again, the buttons are pressure sensitive, so I feel like Pac-Man isn't being controlled very well. And the joysticks, same problem that the Ford racing game had, they're too far away to comfortably use.
And if I'm gonna be honest, the best way to play Namco Museum is with a GameCube controller, because you have those little grooves, so when you press left, you know it's gonna be left and not like left up or something. And that's about it for the PlayStation games. Are you sure you didn't have any more?
I don't remember a lot of my childhood.
Okay, now moving on to the Wii, which Delilah got around the time of the Wii U, and you know what? I never actually asked you. How did you get your Wii?
I think I got it at a thrift store for like $50, and it came with Sega Bass Fishing and Mario Galaxy.
Okay, so the first Wii game she remembers is Sega Bass Fishing. Now, I don't exactly have the Wii version of it, but I do have the Dreamcast version, so all the gameplay footage is going to be from this.
Sega Bass Fishing is genuinely a fun experience. Really short, but goddamn is it fun. And it's pretty clear that this is just an arcade port of the game, but still, this game is a fun time waster. Now, I do have some complaints, mainly because of the strict timer.
And honestly, I wish you could turn it off, because the console constantly sounds like it's about to fucking explode, especially anytime I press continue.
But besides that, the game is not half bad, but sadly, I can't really recommend the game at all since the PC and the Xbox version have been delisted. Anyway, on to the next game. Let's be for real. If you had a Wii, you had Mario Galaxy. I don't even have to review this game. We all know this was Game of the Year of 2007. Even if you like Call of Duty, even if you were an Xbox or a PlayStation person, you can't lie. Mario Galaxy was Game of the fucking Year.
Yeah, I don't really have much for this game. And I played it when I was a kid too, but I just don't really have that many fond memories of it, and Delilah doesn't really have any either. She just knows that she played the shit out of it, and same with me.
I mean, I really liked this room. I would stay in here for minutes at a time. And there was this part of Good Egg Galaxy. I would constantly replay it just to be at this part because, I don't know, kind of fun to me. And both these areas were just kind of relaxing for me, if I'm being honest.
And with that concludes the Wii section, and there's only one more game left. Now, are you sure that this is it? Like, didn't you have, like, Elbits, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Kart?
I think for the amount of drugs that I've taken, so I'll be who I am today, I probably gave myself amnesia.
Do you even remember how you got your DS?
I think I had it before I got the Wii. My parents were very poor, so we didn't get that much in terms of video games. That's why I played so many Flash games.
Then where did this fucking horse game come from?
A friend let me borrow it. I know I had a digital game on my DS, I just don't remember what it was.
You scare me sometimes.
I love horses for the DS, and before you say it, yes, I'm playing on a fucking emulator. I don't have a capture card, and I don't plan on getting one for the 3DS. And does it really matter? This game is just a minigame collection with nothing to note except for throwing apples at horses in this game, which I don't even know why you don't tap the horse. No, you tap the icon of the horse. And the one racing game I did find, you just press right really fast, and it doesn't matter how fast you tap, as long as you tap it fast enough.
I mean, how do you even remember that you had this game? There's nothing to it.
When you went to Goodwill and bought that game, I saw it, and I thought to myself, I played that game when I was a kid.
You had a pretty depressing childhood.
Mario Galaxy and the Flash games made it better, not so much the other games.
Well, there's nothing else. It's like 5 games. Well, more like 4.5 because this fucking horse game wasn't hers. But, I mean, after that, she met me. And she finally got to experience real games like Portal and Fallout 3. She really hasn't touched any of these other games back here. She just more likes watching me play them.
And I think a fun way to end this video is to rank all the games. Starting with the one I hated the most, I Love Horses. I fucking hate those horses, man. The second worst game I played was Ford Mustang. Because I don't like the PlayStation 2 controller. That's why I don't like that game. Because the fucking PS2 controller sucks ass. Next one is Frogger. Because it's too hard. And Mario Galaxy, I'm sorry. Even though it's Game of the Year 2007, I like Namco Museum more. It's more bang for your buck. And, I mean, you can't beat the classic Pac-Man. And Mappy. And Dig Dug. And fucking Bosconian. And you're probably wondering why I didn't say anything about Sega Bass Fishing. I don't think I'm in my right to rank that game, as for the fact that I played the Dreamcast version, not the Wii one. So since I played the wrong one, my opinion doesn't count.
You know, I just realized I never moved Frogger. This was supposed to be like swapped out for other games and shit. I completely forgot to remove fucking Frogger. Alright, well, I mean, this is the first time I'm trying this format, so I don't think that really fucking matters.